This is my grandpa and my great-grandpa, James and Jimmy Baca. Both of them served, my grandpa in the Vietnam War and my great-grandpa in World War II. Both served in the Navy. My great-grandpa's journey began in Santa Fe, where he enlisted in the Navy. This is a log of all the places he was on board ship through 1944 through 1955. He logged a total of 59,000 miles on his time on board. Here are some of the dog tags, which have his name, service number, date of enlistment, and branch of service. For some further research, I wanted to explore the role the Navy played in World War II and some significant naval battles during World War II. My grandpa explained to me that when you are in the Navy, you typically end up on a naval ship battling other countries. The Navy also has air forces, and you can also be a pilot stationed on land. Often, the larger ship would have smaller ships that would let them off onto land to go battle the enemy. In the Navy, when your ship docks, the sailors are given shore leave. This is usually a weekend pass to go ashore for some R&R. This picture was taken during one of these shore leaves. This is a photo of the ship my great-grandpa served on, the USS Lanier APA-125. APA-125 designates the type of ship in the ship's number. It was a troop transport ship, which means its purpose was to transfer ground troops, usually U.S. Marines, from one battle location to the other. This ship docked on many key historic places in the Pacific Theater. This is the cover of a souvenir book given to the sailors on the USS Lanier. The largest naval battle in World War II was the Battle of Leyte Gulf. The Battle of Leyte Gulf was the largest and most multi-phase naval battle in history because it involved hundreds of ships and 200,000 participants and spanned 100,000 square miles. Some of the largest and most powerful ships were sunk. It was fought in waters near Philippine Island, Leyte. It was fought between combined American and Australian forces and the Imperial Japanese Navy. As part of the invasion of Leyte, which was aimed to isolate Japan from the countries it had occupied in Southeast Asia, which were a vital source of industrial and oil supplies. This was the first battle in which Japanese aircraft carried out an organized kamikaze attacks. The Japanese Navy suffered heavy losses and was weak thereafter because of the lack of fuel in their bases for the rest of the war. On a naval ship, the plan of the day is posted daily by the ship's executive officer. This artifact I found very interesting from my grandpa's collection. I also wanted to mention my great-grandmother Dolores, who was part of the World War II effort as well. She was in RN training to become a cadet nurse, but was never called to duty. This is one of her ration coupon books, which was used at a store to purchase an item. Here is the letter President Truman sent to the members of the armed forces once the war was over. My great-grandpa was awarded the Victory Medal World War II as well as the Asiatic Pacific Medal with 1 star. Thanks for listening.